Okay, um, this isn't gonna be a rant video about society's issues. This is actually a video about my friends and family. Even though I constantly try to push you guys away, or like I say something mean, or you say something mean to me, we're still friends. We're still family. Uh, Basically, I just really want to thank everyone who has ever been an influence on my life. You know, whether you made a mistake that taught me better, or you helped me fix one of my mistakes. You know, I really want to thank my two best friends in the entire world. I call them my brothers, CJ and Chad. For some reason, when the three of us get together, we either have a really good time or we royally screw something up. And not in a bad way. It's just, it turns out to be really funny in the end. I can't really remember anything ever going wrong with our friendship. I mean, I remember a couple of arguments, but you know, when you're a little kid, you're gonna have an argument. Um, Without you two, I don't think I would ever have made it this far in life. Especially Chad. You know, when I left Lumberton, I left because I didn't want to watch the destruction of another family. I'm not gonna say whose family, but you know, they had a lot of arguing, and like it just felt like I was watching my own family tear itself apart. Um, you know, without Chad, I'd probably still be on the streets. Without CJ, I probably wouldn't be as crazy. And with all honesty, I'm not as crazy as I used to be. You know, I'm actually, I'd say I'm at the age where I should be pushing the envelope more. But I think as a kid, I kind of pushed the envelope a lot, so now I don't feel like it as much. Um, you know, I want to thank my dad for, you know, teaching me how to hunt and fish. You know, if the world does come to the point where everything is a complete riot, I would know roughly how to survive without having to go to a store. I want to thank my mom for those awkward situations because, you know, my mom has been there for me through some really tough times. You know, not to say me and my mom haven't had a rough relationship. We have. There's times where I'd cuss her name, she'd cuss mine. You know, hey, I was rebellious. I know I was. Especially with all her boyfriends after her and my stepdad got divorced, you know. Um, let's see who else. There's this very special thank you I want to give to my good friend Abby off in Silsby. She's probably the reason I want to quit smoking weed. Sorry, Abby, I still did it behind your back, even after you told me to quit, but now I actually am quitting. Uh, you know, I want to thank my Aunt Sarah. for letting me stay with her for those couple months after I moved out of my dad's house. Um, you know, she kept me in school, kept a roof over my place, over my head and everything, Plus it was family, so it was kind of fun, and there wasn't really too much pressure about anything really. And I think as a kid, you don't need to have a whole lot of pressure on you because you get enough pressure from school anyway. But uh, you know, um, well, I think anyone who's ever been there for me through a tough time, and I'm sure there's a lot of you, especially my ex-girlfriends, every one of y'all, except for a couple of you. A couple of you actually don't deserve a thanks, but oh, well, actually, yeah, you do. You deserve a thanks for helping me build a wall over my heart and figuring out who and who not to trust. But those girlfriends where I screwed the relationship up, I want to thank y'all for staying as long as you possibly did. Especially Kayla. Ugh, I can remember that relationship fondly. I really screwed that one up. But well, we're still friends, I think. I hope anyway. It's kind of sad when you think you're still friends with an ex and you're not real sure. I want to thank my cousin Kenneth. He actually helped me a lot, and he'll probably actually never see this because I lost contact with him not too long ago. Don't know what exactly happened there, but yeah. Um, I want to thank anyone who's ever sent me a text message at midnight about 2 years ago, or who's ever really sent me a text message about 2 years ago, asking me if I was okay. Because we all know I had that whole depression thing. I still kind of got that whole depression thing, but not as bad. Uh, I want to thank my cousin Dustin for letting me stay at his place. That's actually where I'm staying at now. Um, let's see. I can't think of any more people to thank. Oh, I want to thank my teachers who tried to get me to stay in school. You know, y'all are the guys that really deserve the most thanks. I mean, y'all tried y'all's best to keep me in school, and I just effed up. But anyway, thanks to everyone in my life who's had a positive influence. Um, love y'all, and have a good day.